Welcome back, creatives and artistic people. Today I'm showing you a tutorial on how to do a hand-poked tattoo on yourself. So the materials you will need are needles. I like these needles from Tattoo World, and I will add a link to those in the description below. And I use a 9-round liner, which is 9 small needles soldered together. Comes in a sterile package. If you ever notice the package is broken, make sure that you don't use that one. Open it up, make sure it is sterile. You will also need a clean ink. I like to use Bloodline. It's really high quality and it is vegan. So you will also need a cap. I know a lot of us are trying to go with less plastic, but this is one thing you should use plastic for. Some people use cups or caps and it's just not sterile. So go ahead and buy these sterile individual plastic caps. You will also see that I have a glove on that not only protects myself from maybe getting stuck, but it also protects my hand from getting all messy from the ink. And then I like to keep a bottle of Bactine, and I use that to prepare my foot. So I sprayed my foot or whatever skin you're using with Bactine to keep it nice and clean. Also have a bowl of water with antibacterial soap and cold water, and that bowl is clean, freshly washed in a hot dishwasher. You'll start with your drawing or stencil on your skin, and then carefully make sure you get your needle nice and coated with ink, and you're going to hold your needle at a 45-degree angle. A lot of people will try to go straight up and down, or another big mistake is stretching the skin too much. When you stretch the skin to put on the stencil or the drawing, it will look all warped when it's actually regular skin. You can use your fingers to kind of frame where you're working though. I always do that to help me. And then showing you here, you're going to go all the way around it, and each layer is going to thicken up your design. So I start by poking roughly between 10 and 20 pokes. You'll get a feel for how many pokes you can get before the ink runs out. So that's our first petal there, the first layer, and I went deep enough so that you hear a little when the needle comes out. It's the faintest little poking sound, and unfortunately couldn't really get the camera to focus that well, so I'll show you from a better angle. This is a time lapse of actually poking the skin. So holding that needle at a 45-degree angle and just sticking it deep enough so that you hear that sticking sound. While you're poking yourself, you will feel the deeper pokes, and if you wipe it away, the more it hurts, the darker it will be. Don't go too terribly deep, but also if you go too light and too close to the surface of the skin, there will be ink fallout. It's okay, because the best part about it, you can always go back over it. For example, this first kind of draft of my tattoo, I was like, and so I added some more leaves. I'm here adding in black to the leaves to make it a little darker, and I did change the original design. At first, with the stencil, I had a little dot in the middle of the flower head, and then later on I added 2 dots and a little smiley face. There you have it. If you have any questions about how to stick and poke, feel free to comment below. Share this video if you have friends who want to learn how, and there are lots more articles for more detailed instructions. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.